Hey everybody, today I will be showing you my skeleton grinder, and gotta go. Alright, so this is a fully automatic uh, record grinder, I guess, but it also kills other tall mobs, so you don't need to like sort out creepers. And this system uses two skeletons. One is bait. One is bait. The other is the skeleton that kills everything. So I guess while down here I'll talk about the mobs that are getting killed. Oh my, I have the worst recording luck. It's being dark. Here we go. All right. So the mobs that are going to be killed if they fall down this tube, which is either 21 or 22 blocks. I don't remember exactly. It's been a really long time since I built this, but they fall down, and then for this part, there really is no way to have mobs fall and then be automatically transported. They have to like get pushed into water or something, or jump into it, because if they fall in the water, it'll nullify the fall damage. But so mobs fall down, and they'll either hop into this water stream or get pushed by other mobs falling down, and then they go up this water current up to where we just were. The grinder is. And for this system, I have Ethos, his spawning pads, and his mob Vader, which is the base for this. That's how I get the mobs up here and everything. But so mobs come up, and then they come to this two-way junction here, and they either go to the normal drowning device or they fall down into the second two-way junction. And right now this door's open, and that's the hole down to where we just were. And then the first two-way junction is controlled by this lever. And now the other way they can do, which is controlled by this lever, so the door opens and closes. This is a heavily modified version of Ethos' mob sorter, which he made back in 1.3. And after 1.4 came out, it didn't work anymore. The mobs would just stand there. But some people found out that if you make it too wide, it still works. So what I went and did is I set this up, and it uses the fact that skeletons strafe to the right or to their right when they try to shoot you. So the skeletons fall into this water stream, which pushes them down to where the duel set up. And meanwhile, while you're waiting for skeletons, all the zombies and creepers will get water stream and go back to the normal drowner. And normally when you prime this system, you can just wait over here for two skeletons to come up and open the door and let them over there to get primed, so you don't have any other mobs. But come down here. Alright, so the skeletons fall down right here, and they come down into this chamber. And this here, really, out of this whole thing, this is really the part that I would say that I really invented all entirely by myself. Because, oh, there goes a creeper. The way I have the grinder set up, and like the mob sorter, a lot of this stuff I've seen used for other things in either like Minecraft Attic or Stephen or Ethos videos. And I've taken stuff like that and modified it to work with this. But I've never seen a system to get skeletons to duel and then transport them away from each other. And the big issue with this is you can't use a normal like junction here, because the thing with skeletons is they need 3 blocks of height to be able to fire arrows. Otherwise their arrows get trapped in the 3rd block. So the issue that I had was using my normal design skeleton, the back skeleton, which is the one that starts the duel, it would swim up this water stream. Like, it would swim up one of these water streams because the head goes in it, and then it would put its head into the into the ceiling block so it couldn't shoot arrows. So what I ended up doing was I put the source blocks. I put 2 source blocks up a block so there's a downward stream, because aggressive mobs can't swim up a downflowing water. So what you do is you just stand here, and it can be really quick or it can take like a minute or two. It really depends on just how the skeletons are jumping. And as soon as the duel starts, you know, you just open shut the door, open shut the door. And I mean, this could be done with like buttons with some redstone, but I wanted to keep it just really simple, just with the levers, because I didn't want to have to do with any wiring, unnecessary wiring, because I was just trying to make this thing work before making it really nice. But so what happens is this diagonal stream pushes them into this corner, so as soon as when the door opens, the skeleton's head is already in this water block, so it'll start flowing this way since it's going like on a diagonal, it's going down and over. And then you just shut the door, and then you let the other one go. And so they'll jump up, and they'll start to sink out, and they'll get here before they fall out of the water stream, and then off to the grinder. But like I made so many changes to this system trying to get it the best I could, but even like this it still isn't perfect. There's a rare chance that the skeletons will get stuck where the door is. But I've set this up. I think I've used this at least 10 times. I think that's only happened to me once since I finalized it. And then so not the skeletons, but the mobs, they fall down. Here's the tube. They fall down right here next to this lava. And this is where they come up. And then I have another two-way intersection, but I never did anything with it. But the mobs come around here. And then they're brought to the grinding section. And I put this door here so I could turn it, off. You know, if I open it, the skeleton will start shooting again, like immediately. Well, like I just mentioned before, I use signposts after seeing one of Minecraft Addict's videos where he used signposts in his skeleton grinder that he had, or not his skeleton grinder, his record thing that he had. And the thing with fence posts is since they're 1.5 blocks in height for mobs, since this skeleton needs 3 blocks of height, it'd be able to jump over this if it was a normal block, but since there's a fence, he can't jump over it, which keeps him in position. And then this fence here keeps the mobs from getting out. And then, let's see, the bait skeleton's in a little, like a 2x1 little hole. He just gets pushed in here by the water and kept there. So he can't, if he tries to shoot arrows, they just end up getting lodged in this block. You can see they just despawn. There's a little black thing there. Those were some of his arrows. And so the mobs come through here, and then they'll jump up in the water, and their head will get stuck here, and they'll swim up. And I put that there just so they'll get killed faster. If you don't have this water block here, the mobs will be jumping, and then the skeleton will be jumping, and it'll just take a lot longer for the skeleton to actually kill the mobs. And you can see he's in a 3 block high area, and then this space and then this space here are also 3 blocks. So while the mobs are up here, they can't get over and out and like into his chamber and mess everything up, and they can't get out this way, and he can't move. And then I have these 2 cobble blocks here, so when like they're jumping up and out of the water, they won't light on fire. Let's see. Some issues with this. This system actually, like, it's cool. It's a nice thing that you could add to your world. You know, you get infinite free records pretty much for as long as you want to have it running. But really, like, for normal like mob killing, it's extremely impractical and inefficient. I think the biggest issue really is that this skeleton, the bait skeleton, tends to despawn if you walk like at all away. I know, like I have like a little base over here up on this hill, like over there. If I go over there and then come back, there's a really good chance that he will have despawned. So that, I mean, that's one problem. And then with my system, I don't have any like protection if 3 skeletons get into the sorting out chamber. So if there's 3 skeletons in here, it becomes a mess. Though that could easily be fixed by just having another like 2-way junction here, and you could manually let skeleton 1 and then skeleton 2 and then like send out skeleton 3 off to like die in the lava. So that's not a real issue. Another thing is the size, the area that you need for this. Since really fall damage is the only reliable way to lower mobs to 1 health, to 1 heart, or to a 1-shot kill, is fall damage. You need to have them brought up from wherever, at least 21 blocks, I believe it is, 21 or 22 blocks. So if you want your whole system above ground and you're building your mob farm at level like 25 blocks below ground level, if you're using Etho system, you're gonna end up having to bring your mobs up like 40, 50 blocks. And since the longer your mobs are alive, the less efficient it becomes. So just the whole having to have mobs come up, they go all the way up and they have to go all the way back down. And then for this, they have to come all the way back up because I didn't want to send the skeletons down, since it's just like a hassle. It really like slows down how long it takes to kill mobs. But, I think that's just about everything. Let's see, I think that's just about it. I mean, you saw my record chest. I have a bunch of, I haven't even gotten all the records I found, because I have this big elongated water stream to bring items over down to my center collection point, and they end up like despawning because it takes so long for them to get here. But I mean, I have more records than I know what to do with. Honestly, like I could burn them, and it wouldn't even matter. I think that's about it. I hope you guys like my little grinder. I'm pretty sure. I feel as though someone else has made this before, but I've found nothing on YouTube for it. I found nothing on the forums for it. I've never seen anything like this on Reddit. So I think I can at least say this is probably the first documented grinder that uses dueling skeletons, which I think is pretty cool. I'm sure people could build it better, especially like the dueling. The thing with like where you get the skeletons to duel is I tried so many different ways and it was like a whole big dirt tumor. But I'm sure someone could improve it and I'd feel really stupid. But I mean, I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any comments or ideas, any suggestions, critique, I'd like to hear it. And thanks for watching.